Food plays a major role in our lives, and what we eat differs from culture to culture. What foods are traditional for you, and what do you crave whenever you're away from home? This is Culinary Crossings. Join us on our first tour through Europe with our culinary team, Jeremy, TJ, and me, Megan. The goal, travel, taste, and learn. Let's go.
Switching to gear, let's go. As we climb up the hill, don't slow down. Pedal a little more. The mind is working, it's in control. Your wheels are turning a little more.
Amsterdam is a city steeped in history, from its beautiful architecture and canals to its more provocative industries. It seems like the best place to begin our journey into the world of European cuisine. Located on the corner of Prinsengracht and Ukestraat is Café Onder de Ooievaar. Its name translates to Cafe Under the Stork, which it gets from the historical building it inhabits. Seen on the side of the building is the Amsterdam crest with 3 X's alongside the hue crest of a stork holding a black eel. It's this crest with the stork that towers over the restaurant, thus the name Cafe Under the Stork. Onder de Ooievaar is a popular pub that serves great local beers and spirits alongside some traditional Dutch cuisine.
We are learning, always turning later. Cannot stop the time. Always merging into lanes that better suit us as we ride. Switch it up. Switching to gear.
We started off our Dutch experience with a bit of raw herring.
Man, it looks good. Did you prepare it any sort of way?
Not at all.
Just
Just raw fish.
And you just eat it like that?
Later we make a dish with it.
Oh,
but
okay.
This is the
Yeah.
classical way.
We get it from the tail, and then we eat it like this, and eat it in.
Caught fresh from the canals of Amsterdam, it's a local delicacy.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot in America. Yeah, you don't see raw herring.
Like sushi.
Typical Dutch, right?
Yeah, I don't think our herring is fresh enough to eat raw.
You catch it.
No,
Yeah, I mean, sure you do, but I mean, I don't think a lot of people are willing to eat raw herring.
It's horrible.
Before stepping into the kitchen, Chef Stephan brought out his famous Dutch meatball.
Here it is, guys. That's the way we do it in Holland. It's breadcrumbs, mustard, paprika or red pepper powder, onions, garlic, meat, herbs, salt, pepper, and it's a mixture of like 55-60% pig meat, 40% beef.
Oh, so there's pork in here too.
Yeah, when it goes into the oven, it's like 320 grams, so it's quite a big meal.
Is there a certain way to eat it?
Fork and knife, you can dip your bread.
It's like bigger than
It smells good.
It's kind of typical Dutch to have this size.
I can't stop eating this.
Also a mixture of everything.
Did you have it with
The
the
mustard, yeah, with the bread.
meatball's so good. That sauce is amazing. What's in that sauce?
Yeah, the sauce.
Yeah, the sauce is
makes
what.
It's a mixture of veal sauce mixed with a little bit of fat from when we bake it, and that's it.
Get into the kitchen. Alright, first up is the herring salad.
This is yellow beetroot. I boiled it. The other one is sugar beetroot, which is raw.
And right now you're making which dish?
The herring dish.
Herring
We're gonna make the herring dish first. Some people will kill me for this because they think. Yeah, they say you have to eat it like we did
raw?
before. Yeah, raw.
So you're going to be cooking this or you're
No.
going to be eating it raw? Okay.
We're gonna eat it raw. I cook the beetroot, of course, so it's a bit sweet with it. Some salt. A little bit, because it's already a bit salt.
So about how much apple are you using?
A little bit. It's more for the to make it a bit sour.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't want to use a red apple, more like a green apple or a yellow apple?
Yeah, you can use the green one, but it's a little bit of sour apple. And you can also use mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise, yes. But then you have to eat it, make it yourself, mayonnaise, because then it's more sour. That one is sweet mayonnaise.
This looks like a Waldorf salad, but then it's got fish, so you know it's not. Next up is the Asparagus Hollandaise. Look at that white asparagus. That's exciting.
Some white asparagus actually grows on beaches under the sand, and they're harvested, and that's mainly why they're white.
It gets green when it comes above the ground. It gets green. Green when you slice them under the ground, it gets white. Yeah,
before they come up from the ground.
Yes.
Those are boiled or?
This is
they're
raw.
raw.
I'm gonna
Okay,
boil
yeah.
them in the bouillon from the peeling.
Okay, I see.
You gonna slice them?
You want me to slice it
A
up?
little bit smaller, so
Thinner?
it warms up quicker. The size you like, doesn't matter.
I really love these potatoes. They give it a really nice color
This
to
one?
the dish.
Yeah.
Oh, bigger. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
because
thinking. I'm sorry.
otherwise it gets mashed potato, which look nice also.
Miscommunication there, my part. I apologize.
Okay.
And so you're putting that in the saute pan, and you're going to saute the potatoes.
Yeah, just to warm them up with a bit of salt. I already boiled them with salt. Not too much.
And some sea salt.
It should be with eggs.
Oh, what type of eggs? is it?
Normally,
Quail eggs?
it's quail eggs.
Quail
Normally
eggs.
we use normal chicken eggs. So we're gonna make a small portion. This looks nice.
A lot of nice presentation. Look at those quail eggs.
Maybe you can peel them together.
Okay.
You can also eat the asparagus with poached egg. I hate to peel quail. Here, the asparagus. It's an aphrodisiac, asparagus.
Is it now?
You know why?
Why?
Have a good look. This asparagus needs tenderness. Oh, I almost forget the ham. Where's the ham steak? Yeah, we have the best ham in Amsterdam, the butcher says.
The butcher always says that.
It's the most expensive ham in Amsterdam.
Then we have the sauce.
Just glaze it on top.
You now see how I use the purple potatoes.
Yeah, it goes really nice with that green.
Okay, this is done.
And it's time to taste.
This is the slaw with the herring, right?
Yeah, and try with the raw beef. Gives more crisp to it.
More crunch, right?
Yeah, crunch. Yeah, crunch is the word. With the apple and the herring.
Wow. Try that. Try that with a slice of apple as well.
Yeah, the apple gives it more sour.
Get the freshness from the beets. You get the creaminess from the creme fraiche, a bit of the saltiness from the herring, and then the apple just cleans the palate. Just super sweet and fresh.
And this is all traditional Amsterdam food.
No.
Now on to the Dutch asparagus. That would be the smart idea to use a knife.
And a fork. So you're eating asparagus with a spoon.
It's okay, I'll make it work. Don't judge me.
Typical American.
You're a stranger across the ocean.
That is not, no. Typical woman.
There you go.
Tell me about the ham.
The ham is coming from a local butcher. Everything he sells is like top quality. You pay the price, but it's like the best meat you can get in this area.
That's really good. What I think is really interesting is you get something different from each dish.
And the beer is good.
The beer is actually.
I've some typical Dutch beer. It's from the Jopen Church. It's a brewery from Haarlem, and it's an old church. Jopen was brewed like ages ago, and the city was 750 years old. Wow. Some students found the recipe of the Jopen Koit, and they thought, okay, we're gonna brew Koit again. And it was such a success that they made a brewery,
And now they're selling it.
and now they're selling it
They're selling it throughout Amsterdam or throughout Europe.
throughout the Netherlands. But they're like the biggest small brewery in Holland. They also have a restaurant, and the beers are all great. So I'll pour some in.
Excited.
As we climb up the hill, don't slow down, pedal a little more. The
I want to show you that. This is also typical Dutch, and we drink it with a beer. And it's called Asparagus. It's raw meat, and yeah, the better the meat, the better the quality. But you can buy really expensive. Like where the ham came from, it's like I think €4 for 1 ounce. This one is a little bit cheaper. And this is the way we eat it, also with pickles and mustard.
This is nuts. And the thing about this, you can't do this. I mean, you can't do this with the raw meat that you buy at the grocery store. It has to be super fresh. If you eat the meat by itself, you get like a tiny bit of smokiness, like
Yeah, you can taste it.
tastes like sausage. Less flavor sausage because it's not actual sausage, but it's packed with just flavor. It's really good. I can't stop eating it.
Kind of like what jerky would taste like, but not the texture.
This is really Amsterdam. This is good. They have a very nice ossenworst here. This is a very, very nice place located here on the canal. They got a lot of beer here, very good beer. So if any of you guys should ever come here, come to Onder de Ooievaar.